Blox Fruits will never be the same after this. With the Dragon rework update coming out, the developers, they've pretty much shown us that they'll be changing everything about the game. So I asked you what you're going to miss the most about old Blox Fruits, and we'll be taking one last look at those things together, starting with you guys saying you're going to miss the old Dragon Talon. So apart from missing the old Dragon Talon, I mean, you might even miss the fact that in order to get the fighting style, you have to climb up that giant wheel up here in the sky. My boy Uzoth, he's gonna be switching homes very soon. Say goodbye to Haunted Castle. Bro built a whole crib over there at Hydra Arena. One final showcase of the Dragon Talon, so you can show this to your grandkids like 50 years from now. Starting with the M1. Boom, boom, boom. That last one, it's not even a punch, it's like a push. And then of course we got the Z move, which is the Talon Lighter. Second skill, Ember Annihilation. You can. And then of course the C move, the Infernal Vortex. Woo! That one's hard to see, man. Boom! That AoE is crazy. Alright, okay, next up, the old dragon. It shall never be forgotten for how OP it was. First of all, let's pull out the dragon fruit itself. Of course, the model of the fruit is going to be totally different. Personally, I think both look very cool. Just the nostalgia for this just hits, you know? This dragon model has been around for a very, very long time. Go ahead and equip this. Current dragon doesn't have an M1. I'm just gonna assume the new dragon fruit does. So the skills we have is the base form heat wave beam. Launch a giant fire blast at your opponent. It goes pretty far. The dragon claw. It only works when you're hitting an enemy. Fire shower. Literal minigun, and of course the base flight form. I'm the Asian dragon right now. And of course, when your fury meter fills up, we have the current dragon model. This thing will not be... Why does it look like it's hopping? I never really paid attention to how it looks, but yeah, this don't be looking too good. And then let's take a look at the Z move in the transform state. There is the X move. Shoot out 3 claws, and there is the C move. This move is absolutely iconic. I think I'm gonna miss this one very, very much. Next up, this one is pretty crazy. I almost completely forgot about it because it's a subtle but major change. The logo itself. Now, we all know the current iconic Blox Fruits logo. I mean, I use it at the intro of like almost every single video. But the problem with this beautiful logo is it looks too much like the logo for a One Piece. How dare anything in a One Piece inspired game look or resemble One Piece? And of course, this is now the new Blox Fruits logo that was shown to us. We actually saw this before, long time ago, when back in September at RDC, Roblox accidentally leaked the new Blox Fruits logo as well as the Dragon rework art. Now, this next thing is much less subtle than the logo. It is absolutely massive because it is the islands in the game themselves that are getting a revamp. Now, we got the news like almost a year ago about pretty much every single island getting a rework from the first all the way to the third sea. We saw sneak peeks of the new Middle Town as well as Pirate Village in the first sea, the Winter Castle, Haunted Ship, Cafe in the second sea, and even a brand new look on the factory raid. But more recently, as shown to us, the only 3 islands that are getting a revamp in this update are Port, Hydra, and the Great Tree for some reason. That doesn't mean all the other islands are not getting a revamp. It just means they're gonna come soon. But yeah, this beautiful island, the way it currently is, will never ever be the same. So say your final goodbyes. From the trailer video, it just looked like this island is gonna get so much bigger. Like the port in the port town looks like the size of this entire island right now. Here's a quick little montage of the port town to remember it by. All right, now moving on to what I think currently is the biggest island in the entire game already, Hydra. So this is the main Hydra town part where the buildings and stuff are. As we saw in the trailer, there's gonna be a bunch of sakura trees and Ori Gate somewhere, and of course the Dragon Dojo is gonna be located somewhere near here as well. Again, it looks like it's gonna be a lot bigger than it currently is, and it is already absolutely massive. I mean, just take a look at this. It goes on forever. Tell me if you think Turtle is bigger than Hydra. I think Hydra is the biggest island in the game. There's one final look at the Hydra arena, which is gonna be completely replaced as well. The Hydra heads up here are gonna look totally different. Even the Yama room is completely changing, guys. Maybe even the Yama. But yeah, this is Hydra Island, guys. Last and certainly least, we have the Great Tree, which is getting a total rework. This is the island that nobody will ever visit if it weren't for a race V4. There it is, everybody, the giant tree in the sky. And even from the rework that Zeola showed us, it didn't look all that different. And of course, with revamping the Great Tree, some are speculating that this Temple of Time is also getting a total revamp. It would make sense for the Temple of Time to get a revamp because a new race is probably going to be added into the game. So they need to add some more hallways. Here we have the Sharkman section. See why I'm doing this video, guys? A lot of y'all who haven't even made it to the 3rd sea won't get to see any of this before it's changed forever. Grandpa MeEnyu has got you, okay? You can just refer to this video if you want to feel some sense of nostalgia, to look at places that you've never even seen before. That was the cyborg race, and this is the rabbit race. This is, of course, human, and this is sky. And of course, over here, we have all the banners with the missing one that is going to be added very soon. Now, with the islands getting a complete rework, the NPCs might also get shifted around a little bit too, which leads us to the next one. This person's gonna miss the flying NPCs at Hydra Island. 297 likes. It looks like a lot of people agree with him. Wait, can we just take a second to pause and ask, how are these outfits allowed on Roblox? What the hell was Uza thinking when he designed these? Oh, there they go. There they go. Hey, and the glitches here. Yeah, the flying NPCs, bro. Look at that one. Look at that one go. Oh my god. How hilarious of a troll would it be? Blox Fruits revamps Hydra Island. They just leave these NPCs glitched just like they were before. Along with the flying NPCs at Hydra Island, this next person is gonna miss the reborn skeleton doing the slick back in Haunted Castle. What are we doing here? These are not things that you guys are going to miss. Yeah, these reborn skeletons also be doing a slick back, but you just can't see their feet because they're underground. And since we're already at Haunted Castle, there's no better place to talk about this next one, and be warned, this one will hurt very much. I will miss the dashes and the soul guitar. First of all, let's talk about the dashes. I don't know what he's talking about because I'm pretty sure the dashing animation is still the same. He could mean the TP animation. So when you TP, right now nothing really happens, but I think you do like a little landing animation. But let's talk about the soul guitar. First of all, the name is gonna be called Skull Guitar. But of course, the model got a total rework on it as well. This is the current soul guitar model. And I've been hearing your comments. A lot of you guys are not rocking with the look on the brand new skull guitar. The skill on the skull guitar is gonna look exactly the same as the skill on the soul guitar. So at least that part will stay the same if you're not rocking with the new look. While we're on the subject, we might as well talk about another gun, okay? The Kabucha. I'll miss God Usopp's real Kabucha. They made it look like a hen. And for those of you who don't know, hen is literally a female chicken. It's like saying a female dog is a... Not really, that's not the same thing. There it is, guys, the beautiful, beautiful Kabucha. Absolutely stunning. There's the M1. Don't y'all love the sound? And the Firebird move and the wind thing. Oh my god, yeah, this thing goes far. And while we're on the subject, we might as well just look at every other gun because they're all gonna go. They're all gone, okay? There it is, guys. One final look at the slingshot. There's the musket right there. Boom. Flintlock. Here's the refined slingshot, very cleverly named. They just couldn't be bothered to come up with different types of guns. Just refined ones and make it less shitty. Here is the refined musket. It just got a different pattern to it, I guess. That's all. Yo, doesn't this make you feel like you're in Call of Duty? And the refined flintlock, again, nothing new, just like a different model. The cannon, this thing is kind of dope. I'm gonna miss this thing for sure, man. Bazaar rifle, oh my god, dude, until I turned invisible, I never noticed details on some of these guns. What's up with these bubbles coming out of it? There's the Acidum rifle, it's literally like Child Emperor's backpack. Yeah, that new alien looking bow that replaces a serpent bow looks far more menacing, also disgusting. All right, you got those worm heads just moving around. And finally, we have the bazooka. Oh yeah. And of course, with every single gun being reworked, one other thing in Blox Fruits that will be gone forever is aiming. Yeah, Gojo's spitting straight facts right here. As Zeola showed us in the gun rework showcase, pretty much every single gun has insane AoE or some sort of auto lock feature where you don't really need to aim to hit your opponents anymore. Joke's on them, I never did aim, so it doesn't really affect me at all. Yeah, see right now, like I gotta actually aim at my opponent. Like if I hit anywhere else, I wouldn't deal any damage. Luckily, this dude's a Buddha. I could hit him pretty easily. Oh my god, he's coming at me. He's coming at me. Yo, chill. Once they start jumping around, down, it's gonna be impossible to hit. Yeah, this aiming thing will be a thing of the past, though. We don't have to worry about it anymore. So this next person said they're gonna miss the NPCs not moving and the maps. Since we already covered the maps, let's talk about the NPCs. So for example, here is the set home point person currently in Blox Fruits. This is what he looks like in the update. How could you miss this? I am not sure why you would miss them not moving. I mean, it's a very minor change and it doesn't really affect the game all that much. So it's a strange thing to miss. Unless this dude was out here doing some creepy stuff to these mannequin NPCs where they couldn't really move or fight back. Not sure if they're gonna fix the sea captain or not though, but if they do, I will definitely miss the sea captain not having pet. Okay, the next person here said they're going to miss the instinct that look like Goku's mastered Ultra Instinct for reals. Yes, let's all take one last look together at the Ultra Instinct dodges. Gonna activate our instinct, go up to this dude right here, boom. Feeling just like my boy Goku. Look at these dodge, sidestep, 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 sidestep. Can't touch this. Hey, I know it looks really basic, but it hits pretty hard, you know? I don't know why Zeolus calls that Ultra Instinct when clearly the current one looks way more like Ultra Instinct than the new one. That's just me though. This is what Instinct should look like. Yeah, turn yourself into a Alright, this next one, I don't even know why this is on your minds, but 21 people agreed with Donald Duckler saying he's going to miss the katana glitch if they fix it. How the hell is this still a thing in 2024? I am not going to show it in my video to document it for the future. If you're curious, you can look it up. But this brings us to the final thing that I think more than 80% of you commented that you're going to miss. Before we talk about this last thing though, let's look at some honorable mentions. Aura. I mean, how can we possibly forget the current aura? I mean, there's actually no animation at all when you activate it. If you compare them side by side, I wouldn't say one looks much better than the other. It's just different. And of course, in addition to that, we have the V3 ability activation. So right now, it's just like a bunch of red circles spinning around you. Very, very iconic. And the new V3 looks very much similar to like Conqueror's Hockey. Pretty menacing. Here's every hockey color activation. Orange soda, bright yellow, yellow sunshine, slimy green, green lizard, blue jeans, plump purple, fiery rose, heat wave, absolute zero. Now onto the legendary, pure red, Snow White, and winter sky. There's also the light pink, which is what I was using, and this is the Kitsune, and lastly, rainbow savior. So those are the honorable mentions, but now let's talk about the one thing that literally every single Blox Fruits player apparently will miss, and that is the chop fruit. Rest in peace, the chop fruit, man. The fact that I will no longer be able to be the one true Pirate King Buggy D clown. Thanks, Blade Fruit. Yeah, if you aren't aware, the chop fruit is going to be replaced by something called the Blade Fruit. Gone way too soon and will never be forgotten. I mean, just look at this beautiful specimen right here. Like I said from the beginning when I first laid eyes upon it, I wonder if they're gonna remove Bobby as an NPC as well now the chop fruit is gone. Now, let's take a look at the skills on this beautiful specimen. This could be me eating the chop fruit for the last time. There's the chop fruit's logo. I only have 100 mastery on this. I hope the blade doesn't require too much mastery for the skills. It looks like the mastery requirement isn't too high for the blade fruit, so that's good. Pretty much the exact same mastery requirements. First of all, I would like to have Buggy D Clown himself try to kill me with the chop fruit. Come on, use the chop skills. Dang, there it is, the party move. What else you got? What else? Come on, hit me with them all. I like the pain. All right, now it's my turn. Party! Wait. Hey, dance party. Do a quick showcase on the chop fruit. Here it is from the front view. Here it is from the back view. And then, of course, we got dance. I actually love that skill so much. I can't believe it's gone. And then, of course, we have party, which is pretty much just Gatling, except your arm detaches from your body. And, of course, who could forget the greatest skill ever created in the history of Blox Fruits? Helicopter, helicopter! Look at my arms and legs flailing around behind me. Goodbye, my friend. You will be dearly, sorely missed. Now, you guys might have noticed, among all of this chop love, there was one fruit that was getting completely neglected. But we're just gonna do a quick showcase of it anyway. This kind of reminds me of like a Crest toothpaste with a shiny smile. Yeah, there it is, the old diamond model. I'm really curious to see what the new fruits are going to look like, the new models. All right, guys, one quick final showcase. Of course, you can't use the diamond without encrusting first. And with encrust, we can use beam tackle and then diamond hail. Pew, 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 pew. And then last but not least, we have the solar flare. which I think it just blinds your opponent for a little bit. But there it is, everybody. This is everything that you guys are going to miss about the old Blox fruits once the update releases. If I missed anything, let me know in the comments below. And until then, I'll see y'all when trailer number 3 comes out.